recording. I may stop. So, anybody want the magic pen? No. 30 kids just all got check pluses. Everybody tried this. Nobody wants the magic pen? But you all know what to do. You're getting tested on it tomorrow. Every single one of you should do this. Hina, you want the magic pen? What? You don't want the magic pen? All right. Let me ask you this. What should I do first? I should isolate a radical. But oh no, there's two radicals. I like to isolate the small one first. So, root 3x equals root 5x plus 4, minus 2. Yeah? Yeah. Now, should I check my restrictions now? I could. Doesn't really matter. If I check them now, x has to be greater than or equal to 0, because that covers this one. Because anything less than 0, that's going to be negative. And 5x plus 4 has to be greater than or equal to 0. So 5x has to be greater than or equal to negative 4, and x has to be greater than or equal to negative 4/5. Now, if x has to be greater than negative 4/5 and x has to be greater than 0, if I put them on a number line, there is negative 1. So there is negative 4/5, right? And all these numbers will work, yeah? Everybody understand? Okay, here's 0, right? I'll change colors. All these numbers will work for the 0, yes? Where is the problem?
There's a gap between negative 4/5 and 0.
That doesn't work, right? So what's the true restriction? X has to be greater than or equal to 0, yeah? Because if I use negative 1/2, I'm in trouble, right? But your best bet is to show it all. Now, back to here. Of course, I square both sides, and I get 3x. And here, of course, is where you're going to make your errors, because you screw up polynomial multiplication. That is 5x plus 4, because that times that gives me the radicand, minus 4 root 5x minus 4 plus 4. Right? Because negative 2 and then another negative 2. So check your work. Now you should see like term, and like term, yes? We've been through grade 9. What do? Collect our like terms. And we get, I would bring this 3 this way and take this way. Why? To get rid of that negative. Because negatives screw me up. Well, they don't screw me up, but they screw you guys up all the time. So, this becomes 4 root 5x minus 4 equals 2x plus 8. Yeah? Now you have a choice. Do you want to divide this 4? You could, which would give you 1/2 x plus 2, right? You could get rid of this 4 now, which would give you root 5x minus 4 equals 1/2 x plus 2, which is, of course, x plus 2 over 2, right? So 1/2 x plus 2, which is actually, I lie, it's x plus 4 over 2. You could do that and then square. Or you could keep that 4 there and square the whole side. Did anybody divide by 4 or did everybody square now? You divided by 4? Okay. Did anybody else? Did everybody else just square now? So you end up with 16 5x minus 4 equals 4x squared plus 32x plus 64. Then you would do this 80x minus 64 equals 4x squared plus 32x. 4x squared plus 32x. I bring that over. I get minus 48x and plus 128. You take out a 4. Squared minus 12x plus 32. 4x minus 4. X minus 8. And my x's are positive 4 and positive 8. What do you do with those? Check them. Come back up here. What's 3 times 4? What's 3 times 4? 12. Oh, barf. What's 5 times 4? 24 plus 4. Barf. You actually got to check it, right? And what do you find? Do they both satisfy our restrictions? Yes. Do they both work? Well, somebody checked it. Did they both work? What'd you get? 0 and 12. Where did I go wrong then? Okay, relax. I don't mind. Let me check where I went wrong. Let me check where I went wrong. Relax. I'm sick. Let me check where I went wrong. So, if we're here, I would have divided by 4. That was probably where I went wrong. So I had root 5x minus 4 equals 1/2 x plus 2, which is, of course, 1/2. So I would have had root 5x minus 4 equaled x plus 2 over 2. X plus 4 over 2, sorry. And then I would have squared to get 5x minus 4 equaled. Square that is x squared plus 8x plus 16 over 2. Multiply both sides by 2. 10x minus 8 equals x squared plus 8x plus 16. X squared minus 2x. There we go. Plus 24. And it is x plus... I got 4 and 6 there. So I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what you did wrong. 12 worked. So I'm doing something wrong because I don't feel very good. Let's see if we can solve this problem. See, somebody should have taken the magic pen because lots of people got 12 and I'm not feeling very well, so I'm effing it up.
Yep.
Okay. You did that? Well, let's see what happens. Okay, let's see what happens. That's going to get me 2 plus root 3x equals 5x plus 4. Square both sides. 4 plus 2 plus 4 root 3x plus 3x equals 5x plus 4. 4 root 3x equals 2x. The 4's cancel. I never canceled 4's. I moved them. Root 3x equals 1x over 2. Because I divided both sides by 4. Square both sides. 3x equals x squared over 4. Because I'm squaring, and then I'm done at 12x equals x squared. Yeah. And then x squared minus 12x equals 0, x minus 12. There we go. I never canceled my 4s. What a doughhead. So the answers are 0 and 12, and they work. Whew. I didn't hear a lot of people talking about 0, though. Right? We got to remember 0 here. Why? Because if x is 0, right? 0 times anything here. We got to remember that 0. Yeah? So, whew, feeling like a dummy. Anyways, remember that 0. I don't even care about restrictions, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't, because there's so much else going on. If you forget your restrictions, but you find there's an extraneous root anyway, I'm still going to give you a full 4. I'm only going to give myself 2.5 there. Although, of course, what would I do with those answers? I would have checked them, found them they were wrong, and then done what? And fixed it, right? So, hey, when I do this, does it come out on there? Somebody must watch the videos. Can you hear it? Really? That's funny. Woo. Yeah, they're all out of 4.
Yes, we do hear it when you bang on the table.
Okay, so I'm not going to screw this one up. N minus 1 equals, bring that over, negative 21, yeah?
Yes.
Then I'm going to divide by negative 3, yeah?
Yes.
And I'm going to get N minus 1 equals positive 7, yeah?
Yep.
N minus 1 equals 49. N equals 50.
That's
How'd you do it? I'm interested to know how you did it. Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. How did you do it? What did you do? Because I'm very interested. Oh, you squared it straight out. Okay, so you ended up with 9 bracket n minus 1 equaled 441, yeah? And then you probably distributed 9n minus 9 equaled 441. And then you did 9n equaled 450. And then you did n equaled 50. Right? It's all the same algebra, though, right? Jake? Yeah. And then, of course, you check what's 50 minus 1? 49 square root of 49? Negative 3 times 7. Negative 21 plus 7, negative 14, and you're good. Number 3. I would have brought this over to get 15 equaled 5 root 8 minus x. Now, Indigo and Hina, you probably just squared here, right? Okay. I'm going to divide by 5 to get 3 equals root 8 minus x. Then I'm going to square both sides. 9 equals 8 minus x. Negative x, bring that over, it becomes negative, equals negative 1. X equals 1.
Or it should just be 1 equals negative x.
yeah. One
Yeah.
equals negative x.
Sorry, that should be 1 equals negative, so x equals negative 1.
Yep.
Out of 4. And of course you check 8 minus 1 is 9. Square root of 9 is 3. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 minus 3 is 12. Double. If you square one side, you get the other side. So that is z plus 5 equals 2z minus 1. Straighten it out. Z equals 6. 6, right? No. Z plus 5, 2z minus 1. It won't erase. The z comes over here and becomes minus z. This comes over here, becomes plus 1. So z equals 6. Now, you check. What is 6 plus 5? So that's the root of 11, right? What is 2 times 6? What's 12 minus 1? Does the root of 11 equal the root of 11? Yes. And lastly, this one's kind of really tricky, right? Because if you square this whole side, then you got FOIL, barf, right? So I didn't want to erase all that. I'm going to move just one of them. 7 minus root x minus 2. Or you could have moved the x minus 19. It doesn't matter. Square both sides. X plus 19 equals. And again, this is where your grade 10 distribution comes in. 49 minus 14 root x minus 2 plus x minus 2. Then collect your like terms. I don't, what? Where? What? Oh, yeah. The x's cancel. You're just jumping ahead for me. One thing on one side equals thing on the other side. They're gone. Then I got 49 minus 2 is 47. I can bring it over here. And I would get 20. I would doubly reverse to get rid of this negative, right? I would bring this over here to get 14 root x minus 2. I would bring this over here to get 47 minus 19, which is 28. Then I would divide both sides by 14, although you ladies like to square there and get 190. You didn't that time? That's awesome. Root x minus 2 equals 2. X minus 2 equals 4. X equals 6. And then you check. 25 is 5. 4 is 16. 5 plus 16 is not 7, is it?
Or it should just be 2.
Huh?
Because 6 minus 2.
Oh, but it's not minus 2. It was plus 2.
No, like 6 minus.
Where?
For the 5, just x.
Oh, yeah, 6 minus 2. Yeah, 6 minus 2 is 4 plus 2. Right, I squared instead of square rooted. Holy crap. 5 plus 2 is 7, and 6 is good. Any restrictions there? Yeah, there's 2, right? So I got to be careful there again. So give yourself a mark out of 20. I'm only giving myself 15. No, it wasn't a B today. I'm giving myself 14. What's 14 times 5? I can't even do that in my head. 70? C plus. Yeah, I only deserve a C plus for today's work. So everybody got their mark?
Yeah.
All right. Now on the next blank page, whoa, where'd they go? What the halibut? Halibut? Oh, there they are. Start by factoring those two. It's not in your book. This is extra factoring because that's also in your test tomorrow. Yulia. Oh, yeah, sure. Just let me get everybody write these two down. Oh, I'll come and talk to you. That'd be easier. Try to factor those two. If you feel you need to distribute, you're allowed, but it makes a lot more work. But why would you do that? You want to isolate your Z. So you bring that over here, 6. Where that over here, get Z. Now it's isolated. Z equals 6. There's no X's even in the question. I'm not sure. If you got to here, Right? When you bring that z over, that's a positive 1. So you have to subtract z from there, subtract z from there. 2 minus 1. Well, why did you do that? You're going to go with 4. Oh, you.
112.
I haven't actually asked the question.
Minus.
Alright. Oh. Please remember, ladies and gentlemen, you can do these by expanding and collecting your like terms, but that is a crap ton more work than you need to do. If you understand what's happening in math, you can do these almost in one step. Almost. You can talk to each other, though. It's not a test. And if I were you, I would expect factoring at about this level on your test. You're not going to see a lot of this. Okay? And I will even tell you exactly what the size of your test is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I was almost exactly right, except it was reversed. 8 multiple choice, 6 open-ended factoring questions, and 4 radical equations. And let me tell you, actually, I'm a bit of a liar. These are harder than everything I've got you to factor on the test. Just let me double check before I commit to that. Oh yeah, these are totally harder than what's on the test. Oh yeah. So if you can do these, this is an easy A. Like that movie with Emma. Which Emma is in that movie, Easy A? Is it Emma Stone? One of you knows. Is it Emma Stone? She was in Spider-Man, wasn't she? She was in one of the Spider-Man, one of the bad Spider-Men, right? One of the stupid Sony ones. Not the one with Tobey Maguire, not the one with the new kid. Who's that idiot that was in the middle? Andrew Garfield. Yeah, holy, those were bad. Sony can piss off, man. You know, when you make those Fantastic Four movies and they're that bad, you should really stop messing with superheroes. Although I didn't mind the first Fantastic Four. The second one was a real piece of garbage. Oh, this is all recording. I hope no Sony executives hear me saying how bad their movies are. I mean, I do have 243 followers. There's a chance it's one of them. Okay, grade 11s. I'm going to do these 2 hard ones, then I'll put up some more. I'm recording it right now, Yulia. That is a cube and a cube. So we know that that is going to be x minus y times x squared plus xy plus y squared. This is the x, this is the y. X is obviously the cube, the cube root of this, which is x squared minus 4, the cubed root of that. Then x squared squared, x to the 4th, plus x times y, 4x squared plus y squared, 16. 16 y squared Now you should see this is a difference of squares, and you get x plus 2, x minus 2, x to the fourth plus 4x squared plus 16. And then you're done. Down here, it's the exact same thing, except I put the 64 over here and the y over here. So it is 4x squared minus y squared to get 16x to the fourth plus 4x squared y squared plus y to the fourth. And then you should see right there, it's another difference of squares, 2x minus y, 2x plus y, 16x to the fourth plus 4x squared y squared plus y to the fourth. Now, some of the ladies asked for some more factoring questions. So I'll write them, then I'll solve them. Let's see. Let's go with 6m squared minus 7 plus 17m. No, sorry, that has to be plus and plus 17m. Then let's go with 5x to the fifth minus 125x to the 3. And then let's go with 3x plus 2 squared minus 8 plus 5x plus 2. And then let's go with a 125x to the 3 plus 8y cubed. And let's go with 6x plus 2 squared minus 2x plus 1 squared. And let's do a I don't know. 3 no, we've already done one of them. Let's do a I'm gonna pause while I think of 24x squared
Jagan
plus
Brar, could you come to the office, please?
126.
Jagan Brar, to the office.
Actually, I'm gonna change that. Minus plus 34. Sorry. Plus 102x minus 57. Now I'm going to eat my lunch, then I'll come back and I'll solve all these. Okay, I have my lunch. Shout out to my Mexican friends. I'm eating a burrito. Shout out to my Indian friends. It's a very, very spicy burrito. This is, of course, multiply to 42. Add to 17. It is, of course, 3 and 14. M plus 3 over 6. M plus 14 over 6. Simplify 1/2. Simplify 7 over 3. 2m plus 1. 3m plus 7. Come to here. GCF out 5x cubed. 5x cubed. X squared minus 25. 5x cubed. X plus 5. X minus 5. This is the one I was just showing many, many times. Since that and that are the same, it's exactly as if that was just an x and that was just an x. So I got to multiply to negative 24 and add to 5. It is, of course, 8 minus 3. So it is x plus 8 over 3 and x minus 3 over 3. Simplify, that becomes 1. That becomes 3x plus 8 and x minus 1, but x is really x plus 2, so this becomes 3x plus 2 plus 8 times x plus 2 minus 1 to get 3x plus 6 plus 8, 3x plus 6 plus 8, which is 3x plus 14, and x plus 2 minus 1, x plus 1. Sum of squares, 5x plus 2y, 25x squared minus 10xy plus 4y squared. Down here, of course, that is x and that is y. So that is x squared minus y squared, which is x plus y, x minus y. But x is 6x plus 2 plus y 2x plus 1. Then you just do it again. 6x plus 2 minus 2x plus 1. 6x plus 2x is 8x plus 2 plus 1 is 3. 6x minus 2x is 4x. 2 minus 1 is plus 1. And that is done. And lastly, I'm going to divide all of that by 3 and get 8x squared plus 34x minus 19. 8 times 19, I got to multiply to 152 and add to 34, negative 152. So I got to break 152 down. 2 and 76. No, it's not 2 and 76. 3 doesn't work. 4 and 38. There it is right there, because it is 38 minus 4. So it is x plus 38 over 8. Minus 4 over 8. Simplify 1/2. Simplify 19 over 4. 4x plus 19 and 2x minus 1. Word. See you later. Myers out.